Yale Brothers, episode 44.
Dry now, you cried it all away. You let them shake you down like a dry leaf from a tree. You're really glad you made a change, but that did not change a thing. You're still the same old person, staring out a different window. The wind is blowing cold as ever. The fever keeps you up at night. You like to think you got it all together, but you see yourself in a different light. A different light. Well, you're older now, the years just slip away. I see new lines of fear and worry on your face. If you could live your life again, you say you would not change a thing, but I know inside it's pride that keeps you quiet. You never let them compromise your vision, and everybody knows how hard you tried, but did you? Time to think things over, there's nothing left to say. I see you sitting alone at night, your thoughts are far away. Well, is there something you remember from a dream that you once had? There must be something in your soul that makes you glad. The wind is blowing cold as ever. The fever keeps you up at night. A feeling never lasts forever. Now you see yourself in a different light. A different light. Oh,
Hello, this is Chris.
Oh, hello, this is Roger.
We're the Yale Brothers.
Yes, we are. Happy to be here again on this fine July 4th Sunday.
Yes, it is. It's a nice day. Episode 44. Here we are. This is episode 44. I hope everybody's doing okay.
Yeah, me too, man. What was that song that I never heard before?
What? Really?
What version is that?
That is the original Reflector version of A Different Light.
Uh-huh, so you played the song in a different light.
That's true. I play very funny.
Did you change around the lyrics?
I shuffled around I kind of redid it. I thought that the third verse didn't really have to be there, so I took it off and I switched the bridge position in the first Rogue Alley recording of it.
Aye. That's some surgery.
Yeah, but I like no, it isn't. I re-recorded it.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you did surgery and then on the songwriting
Oh, yeah.
and the song structure.
I don't think anything's ever done, but I mean, I like the chiminess of this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like the production on this. That was at Cat Sound, our friend Ian Talcroft studio in Glendale.
Those were good times.
They were fun times, man.
But then you go into the kitchen for a cup of coffee, and those cats are staring at you.
Those huge cats sitting on top of the fridge, looking at you. I'm kind of scared of them.
Stare cat sound.
That's how they got it. That's what cats do best.
Oh yeah, they stare at you.
They sit around and stare at you. I love cats.
Thinking of ways to kill you.
Nah, they just seem that way.
Yeah, they do. Well, how do you feel? Are you tired? We had back-to-back gigs.
Yeah, I stayed up till about 4.
What'd you do?
I was outside, hanging out, smoking a cigar.
Outside?
With speaking of cats, with Betty, my good friend Cat that lives outside.
Isn't there a cat out there named Kevin?
Yes.
I love that name for an animal.
Kevin's cool, man.
It's a stoner name for any pet. Hey, man.
I like giving like human names to cats, but Betty is the stone cold killer.
Yeah,
but she lives. She's basically our cat, but we don't own her.
You don't own me, meow.
But she'll go out catting, and then as soon as she sees me, she comes up. She loves the smell of the cigar.
Does she?
She kind of licks it when I put it down so she can smell it. She smells it and licks her lips.
I bet if it's a shit cigar, she pees somewhere.
Well, first of all, I don't smoke shit cigars.
Oh, you don't own meow.
You don't own meow.
Get it?
She's great. She'll leave us little prezzies of dead things.
Oh, that means she loves you.
I know
Look what I killed for you.
Yeah, I know she's awesome, man.
I had a cat like that.
Yeah, I mean we get them all. We get them friendly with us, then we catch them and get them fixed.
Is that your you guys' racket?
Well, that's Betsy's racket. I'm just helping.
Okay, it's good to kind of make sure they don't run wild and be feral.
No, they're
cats.
great. No, they're awesome.
Yeah, because then they'll multiply and no one will be able to feed them.
Gee, man, Captain Obvious.
I am Captain
Betsy would
Obvious.
feed them. I mean, she'll give every last penny that we earn to feeding the animals.
We saw a fox last night when you dropped me off.
Yeah, she was fine.
Very fine.
Foxy.
There's a.
I thought it was a big cat, and lo and behold, it was a fox, man.
No, and it's funny because Taylor loves the show. Oh my God,
Weeds.
¿Cómo se llama?
I don't know.
Fleabag.
Oh,
there's a recurring theme of a fox in that too, which is interesting.
Oh, I tried to watch that.
I loved it. It was funny to me. Like
it was off-putting to me.
Breaking the fourth wall.
It was off-putting.
Off-putting.
I didn't like it.
Well, it's funny. It's an English lady.
Yeah, so I like most English ladies.
And we played an English pub last night.
Yes, we did. Go figure on Independence Day weekend.
Yes, that's weird.
The old Bull and Bush pub was kind enough to host us last night. It was a good show.
Yes, that on the backs of that on the night before we played LuLu's. This time we brought the full PA in the little Kia Soul. Schlepping.
I think I want a lighter PA.
So
newer, more powerful light, like one of those like Evolve 50, the line array.
Yeah.
The subwoofer in the one column that's dispersed.
Yeah.
And you can mix stuff remotely, like from your phone.
Those are expensive.
Not that expensive, but it has to justify it.
Yeah. Well,
it's about $1,500. I wouldn't consider it super expensive, but I think
Schlepping.
They're light. They're easy to set up.
Schlepping.
So we bring in these big 2 speakers and a monitor and that heavy mixer. It's not really that bad. No, it works.
Better than humping all kinds of like old Crown stuff and all that.
No, please.
Oh, God, please.
No. I like anything else, it works, man. When it breaks, we'll get a new one.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a little iffy.
Yeah.
And then it works, and you're like, oh, it works.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's
cool.
why give it time. Give a few minutes before the downbeat.
You don't panic.
Don't panic.
Is there a downbeat without a drum?
Yeah.
It's like one hand clapping or a tree falling in the wilderness.
No.
The Fleabag lady, it just came to mind, I think it's Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh.
So Taylor will know that I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well,
and you didn't
Taylor's probably not listening to this.
I know, she probably isn't.
She's too busy living her life, man, having fun, being free.
She's going off to Ireland again, and then like maybe 2 weeks in England.
Very nice.
Very cool. But speaking of 4th of July, remember when we were in 7th or 8th grade at St. Hugh in Coconut Grove? I know you remember that. But there was an English girl named Katie Casey.
Oh, I remember her name now. I haven't heard her name in about 40 years.
It was so cool to hear her talk. She was so very English. And at St. Hugh, someone said, "Oh man, 4th of July, all the English people are going to be at home sulking." And then she's usually quiet, but she raised her voice and goes, "That's a bunch of baloney." Remember that?
Yeah, now I do.
That's a bunch of baloney. That's funny, man.
She should have just let it rip and cussed, man.
Yeah, exactly. But that's cool. Do you remember that?
Yeah, now I do.
Oh my God,
that's cute.
And then we
met a girl last night with a Central London accent, and started talking to her. She was born in New York,
but she's English. But she was born in New York.
And then she rattled off like, "Get the fuck out of here," something like that.
Yeah, some New Yorkisms.
But with the British thing, it's like, I'm confused.
It was weird and confusing, but it was cool.
Apparently there was a big soccer game last night.
Yes, there was. She said England won.
Oh. And she was mad at us that we didn't know that did you know there was the game?
I said, what? It's a soccer bar.
Lady, I'm just here to play.
We didn't know, but I'd rather not lie about it.
Why would you lie?
Yeah.
I mean, why would you even think that you
I don't want to start some riot in there. You know what I mean? Soccer fans like to riot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They'll turn the tables over and
tear down, things and break windows.
Tear down the wall.
Yes.
Oh, that's metaphorical. It's significant. Tear down the wall. Think about it. Tear down the wall.
Of course, the whole album's metaphorical.
No, I'm talking. You know what I'm saying, man. Just because it's another brick in the wall, baby.
Tear down this wall,
Mr. Gorbachev.
Hey, we had some good fireworks at one time.
Yeah,
back in the day, we had real M80s.
Oh, sure. And we remember that little cannon that we had.
Yeah, it's funny. It's down here on this list. I want to talk about how that could work, but we also had bottle rocket battles.
Just it's a little cannon, probably about a foot long. But
it was made of cast iron.
Totally heavy, but you put some kind of...
With little wheels on it. It looked all military.
Yeah, put some kind of liquid in it.
Well, I think you put water in it, and then...
Water?
There's something there's a reservoir in it.
Yeah.
Then this little spoon-like thing comes out, and you sprinkle that shit in there and stick it in there and turn it, and that drops into the water like some sort of sulfur.
Yeah.
Or something.
Gunpowder-ish.
And then makes a gas, and then it flames when you fire it, you push in the plunger, bang in the plunger, and it made a hella sound.
It was loud, man.
And we just, with impunity, firing it off on the front steps of the Magic Hotel.
Oh, yeah, we used to do it up in the courtyard of the Magic Hotel.
Yeah, but I mean, like in the front steps facing the outside, facing Franklin Avenue.
Echoing around. I mean, around that, across the street to the apartment that lady got stabbed in, and the blood was going down the stairs.
That had nothing to do with those cannons.
I know, but it echoed in there.
That's jarring.
I mean, all of a sudden I see a bunch of cops one day.
How does that have to do with the cannon?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was taking a nap. I think I was high. But I heard some kids screaming and some weird commotion. I just kept sleeping. But apparently some crime of passion occurred across the street.
Some old man killed his old lady.
Yeah, man, that sucks. Remember our highly inaccurate GATs? There was a gun called a GAT.
Yes, I certainly do. Spring-loaded 177 caliber pellet or dart gun.
Yeah, you can have little different kinds of hair coming out of the dart.
Hair?
Whatever you call it.
Yeah, like feathers.
Yeah.
But, oh man, we wanted to dip that dart in some kind of tranquilizer or something.
Yeah, but you'd never hit anyone because the gun was so damn inaccurate. Because it pushes the shit out. The barrel popped out when you hit the trigger.
Yeah, and that's how it pushed you can.
You can't be that accurate with that.
Certainly you can. I was.
No, please.
But you have to compensate for you got to lift the gun up and judge how far away the person.
Yeah, but it's spring-loaded. Do you really think the dart would go in anything?
It did in the wall.
It did?
Sure.
What wall?
If you're close by, I guarantee. I have the gun right here. It's in my drawer over there. I still have it.
It's called the GAT.
I wish I had some darts.
Darts.
Here, You know what would even be worse?
The weird thing is you have to plunge in one pellet or one dart at a time.
Yeah, unscrew the thing in the back, put it in the breech.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's more dangerous about that gun is the spring is so tight when you push the barrel in. If you get up to someone and pull it back a couple inches unloaded, just press it,
hits them and creates a bruise.
It'll punch you, man.
Those were ridiculous.
You could break your teeth with that shit.
We liked it. We also had cool little... If you hit someone in the mouth with it when it's that barrel's coming out, you chip a tooth, man.
You break your teeth,
that shit out. Remember the little crimped pellets we had with these cool little pellet guns we bought, I think, at Hollywood?
Were they special pellets?
Little pellets.
Oh, they were nice pellets, like rounded in the front?
No, not pellets.
Well, what else would they be?
I mean, the blank guns we got.
Oh, yeah, the blanks that sounded like guns.
Little crimped blanks that you put in there in this little gun.
Yeah, it was like a cap gun on steroids.
Yeah, and then we'd run around the parking garage of the Magic Hotel shooting at each other.
Can't do that now.
And we brought them on the plane to Miami with us.
I don't remember.
And we had like gunfights in Winston Park when we.
It would have been cool to have a gun, like a cap gunfight in the airplane.
Yeah, when we lived in the suburbs.
We used to do all kinds of stuff, man. Firing off bottle rockets in.
Bottle rocket boys. Put them at people. Exactly.
Yeah, but like in what do we use? Paper towel things?
No, I thought we used like Coke bottles and shit.
Well, if you put it sideways, you're going to get your ass burned behind it.
Yeah, that's true. How'd we do it?
Like that?
We didn't care.
No.
The M80s were really cool M80s back then.
Yeah, you pyromaniac.
Yeah. But
I don't know any kid that doesn't like blowing shit up, man.
Do you think you can still get those cannons?
Probably, man.
I don't understand. Those things were kind of weird, man. Heavy and
fun.
Tactical.
How is that tactical?
When you let it drop, you hear it go.
Yeah.
And then it's building up gas and pressure, like a potato gun,
or kind of like dropping cyanide in the thing in the gas chamber.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What's cooking? You are soon, son. Sing me back home. Sing me back home. That's a Merle Haggard song. If you don't know,
don't.
I wish I could play it.
Oh.
Yeah. So enough of the firecrackers.
Do people still kill people in gas chambers?
Yeah, think so.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, especially if you were in there. Down here, they want to do firing squads again.
They've approved it.
They have approved it. Oh, it's cheaper.
Oh, my God. You get a choice. You get some sort of choice. Electric chair or bullet.
Or jail or nom. Kid, we're gonna either put you in jail or go fight, join the military. You don't know that used to happen?
Yeah, of course, man. That's funny.
Got in a little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hand. Yeah. It works. Absolutely. Do you believe in compulsory military service?
Sure.
Oh, yeah? You would have gone?
If it's compulsory, I would have had to go.
Yeah, no way. You don't have to, man. You could run.
No, you could run, I suppose.
They'll find you.
What the hell are we talking about now?
I don't know.
I didn't know that pineapple clothing was the universal sign for swingers.
Not just clothing. Like little pineapples sitting at your door and things. Down here, it's a southern thing. I mean, people don't really think about it, but yes,
it's supposed to mean hospitality.
Oh, yes, it does.
Wait a minute. If it's pineapples on your clothes, but like the thing that means hospitality,
it's code.
We had pineapples at Tigertail Court also, dude.
Oh.
In Coconut Grove. We had a couple pineapples.
Did we? Well, I mean, I think it must mean something else, but it certainly is code.
Maybe it was never meant anything else, and maybe it meant someone in the house is a swinger. I don't see Mom being a swinger.
Dad? What? Come on.
I don't know.
Man. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's... So wait. If there's
so a friend of yours had a pineapple shirt on, and then he thought it was really cool.
He thought it was a really cool thing.
Someone came on to him,
and he said it was awkward. It was an awkward moment, but it was still nice. It's nice to feel pretty every now and then. That was funny. Oh. I never knew that. I don't know if I have any pineapples.
Hey, you want some pineapple juice? Hey, I'll put some vodka in it. We have a boat drink.
It's got
wink.
It's got codeine in it.
It's codeine?
That's what's his name.
Oh.
John Hurt in Midnight Express.
Ooh, codeine. Okay, I'll have one.
Not me, man.
Slide it across the bar.
With pineapple.
Yeah, you don't have to put alcohol in it, just codeine. That's fine. Yeah, because you know what?
Pineapple.
I'm in pain, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Your psychic pain will
I'm
never
not in
go
pain
away.
at all.
Your psychic pain will never go away.
I'll feel even less pain with that.
But, you know.
I'm feeling pain. Oh, you don't understand, man.
I do understand. I
I'm just
understand psychic pain.
Psychic pain.
I'm going through it right now.
No, my heel hurts. What's the matter, honey? Your hair hurt?
Wait a minute. Your heel hurts. Isn't that something biblical, like bruise your heel?
Grasping of the heel.
Pity that you bruised my heel.
The twins, when the twins came out, one was grasping the heel.
Oh, Jacob and Esau?
Yeah.
Why?
It was a sign
They came out like a choo-choo train.
Grasping the heel, it was taken as a sign.
We met some little kid outside.
Just now. We were trying to get in here.
He was a very animated, talkative kid. He was
quiet walking up.
Really sweet kid. Turns out he's a twin.
Yeah, it turns out he's quite the command of the language.
Yes, he does have quite a command of the language.
Quite a little raconteur. He wouldn't let us go.
But he was trying to tell us all about twins, so we broke down and said we were twins.
Yep.
We're twins too. He said he was born early. I said, so are we.
Yeah.
How did you weigh? He goes, I don't think I had any pounds.
Yeah, I don't think you're born early. You're born premature, but I think you're born right on time when you're born.
No, but you were born to be alive. 2340 Tigertail Court.
Yeah, Google it.
That was where we grew up. This was in Coconut Grove.
Cool little dead end.
It was a cool little dead end. Cool house.
Real cool house.
But the backyard was weird. We had probably a half acre of backyard.
Yep, going down to
toward where the bay was.
Bayshore Drive.
Yeah. There were crabs down there at the bottom.
A little sinkhole.
Yeah, but I didn't like
wonderland.
the crab holes because I know they were in there. I never went by that tree. I didn't want to go down by that tree.
We built a little something on that tree.
Like what?
Didn't we have a little tree house up there?
I don't think so.
Or was it just we were going to do it?
I wouldn't have gone over there. I don't like the sinister little holes where the crabs come.
Blue crabs, man.
So what?
I hurt you?
I don't care. I was scared.
Man, we could have eaten them.
What about that sinkhole down there?
Yeah, there was this little rock, and underneath it was like a chasm almost opening, and we couldn't see the bottom of it.
No, and you didn't know how far down it went.
Oh, it was pretty ominous, gaping blackness.
It was something down there, man. But you didn't know where the bottom was.
Suck you in.
That's weird because it's like in coral or something. It's just something weird, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was strange there.
I think Mom and Dad thought there was treasure somewhere. Remember when we were little, they said they were digging up.
Oh, I remember the hole.
There was a hole back there?
I saw Dad digging. Well, apparently there was treasure found a couple doors down.
So all of a sudden there's going to be treasure just like the land boom in Florida, like around Miami back in the day. Coconut Grove, man. Coconut Grove.
That's the place.
No, yeah. And our brother sold the house, and we didn't know he sold the house until we were on our way back from California.
Yeah, that's the trip that I lost my suitcase, and we ended up. Mom broke it to us in Jacksonville that, hey, we're not going all the way back down to Miami. Well, what about the house? Well, the house isn't there.
But the house is what?
The house isn't there. Sold. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for telling us.
Coconut Grove. I know that Jim Morrison played the Dinner Key. The Doors played the Dinner Key Auditorium.
Oh, yeah.
It was. It was. Now, why doesn't my phone not work?
I don't know, but Coconut Grove. I mean, Coconut Grove.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you a little history of it.
Coconut Grove, also known colloquially as The Grove, is the oldest continuously inhabited neighborhood in Miami-Dade County, Florida, United States. The neighborhood is roughly bound by North Prospect Drive to the south, Lejeune Road to the west, South Dixie Highway, and Rickenbacker Causeway to the north, and Biscayne Bay to the east.
Bay of Biscay.
I loved growing up there. We weren't allowed to cross Dixie Highway on our bikes.
We did all the time, but there's some backstory to the Grove, too.
Okay, what about its hippies?
Yes, exactly.
Pirates.
Counterculture was down there.
Oh, yeah. It felt different.
It was different, man.
Yeah. In the 60s, Bayshore Coconut Grove served as the center of South Florida's youth countercultural movement, notably hosting several love-ins and concerts, now an infamous concert at Dinner Key Auditorium. Was that when
I think so.
The obscenity charges
the Lizard
came?
King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bohemian community continued to grow in Coconut Grove through the 70s.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then Dad used to, we used to see hippies over at that park.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dad used to call that little spot over there the hippie place.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The hippie place. That was early hippies, man.
Sure.
It was real hippies.
Oh, yeah, totally, man.
Yeah. That's a trip, man.
Oh, hippies. That's a trip, man.
The little Coconut Grove Library was cool. I remember.
I love it, man.
There was a Lums.
I was going to say, remember Lums?
Lums.
Remember the pharmacy?
Yeah, there was a pharmacy there. There was a 5 and 10.
Yeah. And my
our barber Joe, the barber.
A little girlfriend of mine's mom had a clog shop there called Eskill's Clog Shop.
Debbie
They're
Hansen.
Scandinavian, yeah.
Debbie Hansen.
Yeah, yeah.
That was with an E, wasn't it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, the Clogs.
About 12, man.
Clog shop. There's still, there's some, we're in a group called Grove Folk.
Yeah.
That I'd like to interview a couple of the folk because Dad had a coffee shop and it's all
Coffee
ties.
shop, he had two coffee houses.
Coffee houses, right?
Yes.
The Hootenanny and the Coffee House.
Yep, and they had quite the thing going.
Yeah, like the Briarwood Singers and
yeah,
that.
That I don't know what that is.
Pittsburgh Briarwood Singers and that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But I'd like to interview a couple of those people.
Okay.
See what it was like because it was kind of like supposed to be Greenwich Village, Miami's answer to Greenwich Village.
It sure felt like it.
Some of those people worked at the Gaslight in New York.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They all came down
to
there.
The Grove.
Yeah.
This was
I'll tell you what.
Pre-hippie.
I'll tell you what, man. That it was definitely a different vibe there, even in the '80s when I went to visit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I went back in like 09 or something like that, but it changed a little bit. I got lost back there.
Well, it kind of got gentrified a bit.
But I noticed that I was in some sort of familiar territory, but it didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
And there was St. Hugh, but it was a new school building.
Yeah, we were across from Mercy Hospital and Vizcaya and all that stuff.
As Jim Lab would say, have mercy.
The Kampong is a botanical garden in the Grove.
They had like a famous restaurant, like is it MontyTrainers or something like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was...
Well, that's Miami Visage. That's where they were all hanging there.
Oh, my God. Miami Visage.
Please.
But it's different. It's its own little colony.
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty cool. Everything got... Like, I'm reading that book about the 1920s and the land boom.
Yeah.
In Miami, in and around Miami. A lot of shysters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Buying options on property, selling stuff like that. And it all went crazy. And then it busted. And what didn't help was also... Coral Gables was like new, built in 1925. There was something called an area, I just looked earlier this morning, called Silver Bluff.
Oh, yeah.
But it was not just Silver Bluff Elementary.
No,
it was a community called Silver Bluff.
Of course, that's why that school was called Silver Bluff.
But a hurricane in the 20s sent like yachts into houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do get that.
Oh,
man.
my God. Schooners. What's that schooner doing on through my window?
What's Hurricane Carter doing sitting here with me?
What's that?
Reuben Hurricane Carter.
Who's that?
The boxer.
Oh, I got
framed for murder. Never mind. That's something else.
No, that's interesting.
It's a Bob Dylan song. You should have to look it up.
I've seen it. I know that song.
It's a good one.
I only recently allowed myself to start listening to Bob Dylan. So.
Oh, allowed yourself?
Yeah. I told you I only got into Bob Dylan after I saw that documentary about the traveling circus style title, whatever.
Rolling Thunder Revue?
Yes.
You already said that.
I know, but it's bears repeating so I could be shamed.
No. It's better late than never. Didn't you see Dylan and Tom Petty play together?
Yes, with our friend Patrick Loudon, who just passed away.
Damn, sorry I missed that show, but for some reason we got the T-shirt off you.
Yeah, but it was far. It says Tom Petty and Bob Dylan alone and together. Now both of them are gone, but Patrick is.
What
gone.
do you mean? Bob Dylan's not gone.
Oh, I meant Patrick and Tom Petty are gone.
Okay.
Patrick and Tom Petty are gone now, but
Where'd they go?
I remember Patrick every 5 minutes because we were drinking. Bobby.
I saw Bob Dylan and Willie Nelson here at the Pelican Stadium here.
That's funny. Would you rather see Willie Nelson or Nelson?
I also saw Bob Dylan at the Greek Theater.
Wait a minute. Talk about the show here about Bob Dylan.
It was raining.
Was it some drunk got in trouble there, didn't they?
No, someone got in trouble for smoking pot.
Was it you?
No.
How are you going to get in trouble for smoking pot at a Bob Dylan concert?
But it's Myrtle Beach, man. Because he wasn't cool about it, and he was probably belligerent. Mm-hmm. And I actually know his dad.
Probably drunk.
His dad came in the store the next day. Oh, my son's in jail.
Probably drunk and high. That's
probably, yeah. And you lose your judgment, man. But no, but I lucked
getting busted for pot, getting in trouble for smoking pot.
That's stupid
at a
anyway.
Bob Dylan show.
Stupid to get in trouble for pot.
That's ridiculous.
But Greek Theater, it was kind of almost sold out except for way in the back. There were tickets available. We took a chance, went up there. We got right to the box office, and the lady said there was a cancellation right up front. You want them? We took them. It was three aisles back.
How much?
Right in the cheap, man, like $30 a piece.
Bobby,
that was awesome. Although he kind of in a bad mood.
Oh, I mean to me that is Bob Dylan.
But G.E. Smith was there playing. He sounded good.
Yeah, didn't he play On Your Kisses on My List?
Probably.
I'm not sure, but I know he was their guitar player, Hall & Oates guitar player for.
Well, he was all over the place.
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah.
But Bob Dylan, I saw it. I saw.
How'd he do?
I was far away. Now, what the hell was that? Irvine Meadows?
Don't ask me. I wasn't there.
I think it was Irvine Meadows and way far back.
Yeah. So was he in good form?
I guess so. I could barely see him, man.
How did he sound?
I sounded like Bob Dylan. I don't know. He sounded kind of like Tom Petty.
Was he butchering the song, like redoing the songs?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
Sounded kind of like Tom Petty, and who sounded like Roger McGuinn.
Yeah.
Oh, see how
perfect match.
It's all connected. The circle of.
That's how rock and roll works, man.
And then the Byrds and CSNY and all that stuff. That's it's different from DKNY.
Did you see Echo in the Canyon?
Yeah, I like that show.
Yeah, it's great.
Are you talking about with Jacob Dylan?
Yeah,
and even Beck was in it, and yeah.
Oh yeah, it was great, man.
Yeah, and
it made me nostalgic.
Was Crosby in that? Talking about he tells it like it is.
So.
Yeah, I think so too.
I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched bits of it.
No, that was good to see.
I liked the footage from the Capitol Studios because I know those like the back of my hand.
Laurel Canyon.
Oh, yeah, man.
Laurel Canyon, Blue Jay Way, all that stuff.
Yep. I used to ride my bicycle over Laurel Canyon every morning. Every morning.
Your bicycle?
Yeah. To go work out at a place called Tech Fitness Center in Universal City. Me and David Valentine.
Why would you drive a bike up Laurel Canyon?
First of all, it's riding.
I'm surprised you didn't get run over.
It was really brutal work, but man, I was in the best shape of my life.
People probably didn't like you.
I really don't think
but
in
it's
those terms.
It was California.
Man, I was in good shape. It was painful, man.
I wouldn't do it.
I was in great shape.
I remember you had muscles for a little while.
Muscles? Yeah, I did.
Like bicep muscles for a little while.
Yeah, I was pretty buff.
And then all of a sudden I saw Clarence Clemens and Bruce Springsteen get muscles.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. Well, I had just broken up with a girl, and what am I going to do? Go work with the gym.
I guess so. I mean, I'm not against that. That's what I'm doing. So
yeah, but with my good friend David Valentine, he was all in, man. You know what I mean? He wouldn't take excuses.
You're the idiots who tried to pedal all the way to San Diego.
Tried.
God.
David, me, and Jim
Alden.
We had our big bike trip all the way to San Diego, man.
Did you drive back?
Yes, we were debating taking Amtrak back, but we were the men of steel.
You guys,
so that was off the table. It was brutal.
I understand. If memory serves, you guys went all the way down Western Avenue.
Yeah,
all the way down
to PCH or whatever,
and around
and down, straight down. Man, it was fun, but it was brutal, man.
Did you pedal past the San Onofre nuclear power plant?
Yeah, we went all.
Were you afraid of some Silkwood kind of thing when you went by there? Like Fukushima thing going on when you saw those reactors?
No, because we were the men of steel.
Oh yeah, steel. Does steel react to nuclear?
Yeah.
No, Carnegie be damned. It still didn't
San
work.
Onofre reacts to the men of steel.
It didn't react. It stayed quiet, didn't it?
Yes, it did. And Jim and David were hyper competitive.
Oh, please.
And they were took way off, man. And me, it's after a while, it's like, man, I'm not a competitive guy.
I could see those guys competing.
I'm just going to go.
I especially could see Jim.
Well, David was hauling ass, and then Jim was not going to be outdone. So,
no.
Needless to say, it was on.
Of course.
Forget that. And then on the way back, we were tired, so we stopped in this little park around Long Beach, and we were sitting there in the grass. Next thing you know, we were asleep.
Oh no!
Our bikes were unlocked. I'm surprised the bikes were still there.
That's crazy. Was it by the Queen Mary, the park right by there?
I don't know, but then we knew we had to ride all the way back from there.
That's sickening.
Dad was so proud of us.
He was.
Oh yeah,
I was amazed.
I was amazed.
That's some crazy shit.
Good stuff, man.
And you know what else is crazy? I don't think your grandson likes me.
Yes, he does.
He looked when we went over there yesterday.
Yeah,
he's smiling at the door. Katie's holding him. Right. He had this big smile on his face, and he saw me, and it became kind of a scowl
because he didn't. Even though we looked slightly different, he knew that something was up because we looked the same somehow.
We talked the same.
And he was looking at you after he stopped being scared and crying.
Yeah, but then he cried again.
No.
Anyway, he was.
But then he was looking at you intently, trying to figure out what's up.
And then I didn't know what to do because I don't want to be loud and shit.
Well, he's pre-verbal.
Cry.
He has his own language. I didn't know what he was saying.
I was looking at him as I'm usually little kids usually like me, man.
He likes you.
I'm sorry, Miles. No, whatever I did. If you hear this sometime in your life, I didn't do anything. I was just there.
I think you worry too much about if people like you or not, man.
Milesy. Well, especially him. I didn't
like
do anything, bro.
You haven't spent any time. You've only seen him 3 times.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring him something.
Yeah, bring him. Well, no, he doesn't. He's not even about that. You got to spend time with him.
Oh, is that right? You sure he's like about that?
I brought him something yesterday.
And he took it immediately, so don't give me any bullshit.
I brought him a little rubber ducky that was wrapped in a shark, like he was wearing the shark.
Yeah, or the shark.
Or the shark was just about to eat him. I don't know.
And the duck was so stupid not to think that the shark was going to clamp down.
Or the duck killed the shark, and he's wearing the shark now around his duck friends to let him know who's boss.
Who the hell came up with that design?
I don't know. It was a little kind of cute in a weird way.
Yes, it was cute in a weird way. It was not cute in a weird way. He doesn't like me. So I'm going to have to do something about that.
Yeah, well, either that or don't worry about it. My other grandson, Elijah, probably going to listen to this.
Elijah likes me.
Are you sure?
Well, he acts like he does. Don't you like me, Elijah? You're going to be like that too, huh?
No. That's between you two.
What you don't want to do is don't engage a little kid if they're not engaging you. You know what I mean?
They'll bite you.
Not to, like writing, hey, what's going on?
They're people, man, just like anyone else.
They're cooler than grown-ups.
Oh, there's no question about it. What else is going on?
That's pretty much it. I'm still reading that book about the 1920s. I'm into the Miami thing I told you. Are you still reading that Bruce Tegner book? Oh, sorry, it's not that karate guy.
Wallace Stegner? No, it's done.
Did they name the Stegosaurus after him?
He's old. He was born in 1909.
Oh, well, then maybe
he did.
Maybe he was a Stegosaurus.
He won the Pulitzer Prize, man.
Oh, my God, a Stegosaurus? Hey, are you ever going to use that California Blonde amp, or can I have it?
It's very heavy, but it's one of the best acoustic amps on the market.
It looks like it would be a fine keyboard amp.
It would be great, man. I'll sell it to you.
Is it loud?
Shh. Are you kidding me?
How much did that cost?
I got it used for about $550.
Used?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They're probably $1,200.
Oh man, that we could use that as our PA.
No, not really. It's come 112 with a tweeter, but you can turn the tweeter on and off. It's also a great little bass amp if you turn the tweeter off.
The keyboard.
Perfect for that. It's full range. But SWR is famous for their bass amps and things, and this is basically a bass amp. If you turn disable the tweeter, there's a switch.
I hope so for that kind of money.
Oh, it's a great amp, man. It's
I remember
just really
trying to
heavy.
pick it. Yeah, I remember trying to pick it up once.
I basically use it here to play bass, and
you play bass?
Yeah, I play bass.
Oh,
I play at bass just enough. Whatever the song calls for, I'll do it as long as it takes to get it.
I wonder if you play bass to Ace of Base.
Oh my God! Do you bass? You want to play baseball? Batter up.
Oh, please.
Richard Pryor's next after you.
Yeah, okay.
Remember freebase as opposed to crack?
Yes, of course. We lived in those times.
No, I'm just saying, all of a sudden, it was not freebase anymore. It was crack.
No, but it was a kind of a cheaper process or something.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows what it was? It got a lot of people hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow, speaking of hooked, I'm hooked to go to work. I wish you a happy 4th of July.
Thanks, man. You too.
Guys, thank you for listening.
All right, we're the Yale Brothers. That was episode 44. YaleBrothers@gmail.com.
Yes, and you can still find us on Facebook.
And don't forget to have a good time. The holiday will be over by the time you hear this, but have a good time on any day.
Cue John Philip Sousa.
And I only have one more thing to say. Rock and roll.